I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri. For more information on how to pay delinquent property taxes, visit our website, treasurer.waynecounty.com, or call us at 313-224-5990. We're here to help.
Welcome to Car Breakdowns 101. I'm your Professor Ice-T. If your car is out of warranty, a car breakdown could eat you alive. Look at that car. The transmission alone could cost you $3,000. And that engine? How much do you love your kidneys? Don't even get me started on the computer system. That's a small fortune. Do what I did and call CarShield. They get expensive car repairs taken care of so you don't have to. Class dismissed.
Call 800-460-3829.
Good. Everybody, this is Courageous Detroit Radio, and this is the one and only Faulkner Faith and Friends Show. I am here with my co-host, True Mahogany, and it's indeed a pleasure to have all of our listeners call somebody as you have. Some of you are getting home from church, some of you are en route, some of you made a pit stop like me. You may can see a couple of grease spots on my shirt. I stopped at Church's Chicken because I wanted me some legs, and Church's legs to me, when you haven't had them in a while, are the best. So outside of that, hopefully you heard a good word coming across that podium today, that sacred holy place called the pulpit. Hopefully he or she that mounted it had a great word. Let me give you instructions. If they did not mention his death, his burial, and resurrection, it was just a good speech. The gospel is the death, the burial, and resurrection. So if they didn't mention that, they was just talking. They was doing the Les Brown or the Ayanna Van Zandt or all these other great orators who just happened to speak. But I'm talking about the gospel. Who preached the gospel on today? Who got him out the grave and put him on the right hand of the Father, making intercessions for the church? That's the gospel. Or you just talking, or you doing a good speech. A lot of people are speaking good, but they're not preaching good. What you say about that? Did your pastor preach?
Absolutely.
Did he mention the death?
Not today.
Did he mention the burial?
Not today.
Did he mention the resurrection?
Not today.
He had a good speech. He had a good speech. The gospel is, I'm repeating on Courageous Detroit Radio, on Faulkner Faith and Friends. I said it, and you can come on the show and argue me about it or debate about it.
But just because he ain't say it today,
no.
They ain't got to reiterate it every Sunday.
You can't say Andre and give any type of information about me without mentioning Rosie, my mama, and my father Robert. That gives credence to who I am. So
really,
yeah. You got.
I can say a lot of things about you and not mention your parents.
No, but that's
now if I'm giving
that's surface stuff. But you really want to, as we say down south, you know I'm from Memphis. If you want to get down to the real nitty gritty, or as the really country, if you want to, like your T.I. is,
would you say it's
you got to talk about Robert
that?
And you got to talk about Rosie. Would you
say it's a time and a place for that?
For what?
For that. That's what you just named.
No, when you mount that sacred podium, that's why I talked about pulpit first. When you mount that holy place, that's why it's the highest surface in the church. That's why they said it like they said.
But do you have to say that every Sunday?
I think you got to. If you're going to preach, if you're preaching the gospel.
I mean, that's without to be understood. We already in the building. We know this already.
And see, that's the problem.
What's the problem?
We're in the building too long.
You know what? I ain't about to do this with you today.
I was reading the Old Testament on a few weeks ago, and the Lord struck a whole nation with hemorrhoids.
With who?
Hemorrhoids.
Where is that in Scripture?
You got to read it. You got to dig. Everything.
Well, if you know,
ain't nothing
tell
on
the Scripture.
Well, you got to get you some Jeremiah in you. Like you do them things.
You know what?
You gotta get you some Ezekiel.
I understand.
God don't play. So for those of us who are not familiar with the Faulkner Faith and Friends show, we love everybody, yes, but sometimes we just feel like talking. True Mahogany, I met her pastor. He is a great orator, great preacher. And so I didn't know he didn't mention that.
Not today. It's not that we don't mention it. He just didn't mention it today.
No.
He talked from a great place called Getting My Stuff Back.
Oh, you can't get it back without the death, the burial, and resurrection. How can you get anything back?
Well, we know that already.
No, but you got to throw that in there. See,
every Sunday.
My mother picked cotton in the 40s, And when she was a little girl, guess what they were saying?
What?
He was on his way back. I was her caregiver for 9 years, when I left my post, I only left my post because my sister Boo said, "Andre, I got it. Go home to your family tonight. I got it." But when she got home, her husband was sick, and so she couldn't attend to my mom, who was home on hospice, dying.
Okay.
I raced back to her street, and when I got there, Nika, she was still warm. And I wanted that for myself, for my peace.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because I had went to all the doctor's appointments, all the Kamanos, all this. And then we went to the Cracker Barrel. That was a little hangout. And she would say, "Dre, you know I'm about to leave here. I know you're going to do a good job. And say it for your mama." And I said it for her. My message to my brothers and sisters was miss her, but don't miss her. Miss her, but don't miss the God she served, the God she loved, the God she raised all of her, as she would say, 9 headed kids, and I'm the 8th. So I'm just talking today. I feel like talking. Probably because I didn't preach this morning.
You did not.
So I got a little stir up in me.
Oh, okay.
Make me want to do the cabbage patch.
Is that
But anyway,
right?
but I heard this young lady preach today. She did an excellent job. But she preached with her purse on. And I was looking at you. When you came out that restroom and you came over here, I thought you was about to go.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your perception of that?
No, it's just
Because
women.
she had her purse on.
No perception. It's just, to me, it was funny because
Really?
you women, y'all love keeping that purse tight.
Well, you know,
Keep it close.
we got important things in here. You don't just lay it down.
It's
now.
too small to have. You don't got no birth certificates.
You know what? You don't have to have no birth certificate
Well, that's
on
what-
you,
no.
or your social security card. You got to have your cards.
Oh, so
and money.
Also, I want to address this because I'm going to make a sharp Michigan U. I'm doing a Michigan U real quick. On this show, we make a Michigan U.
We do.
I want to say to any man or woman, because this song they don't word out. If she folded your clothes, or if he folded your clothes, when you go pick them up, tell them thank you because they're going to be easier to put in your drawer in your new house. True Mahogany, what's going on with you? Fold mine. Fold them.
You know what? I can't.
It'll be easier to put in
I
my new
normally
drawer.
be
in my
ready
new
for you
house.
today, but I ain't ready for you today. But I'm getting the
churches. I told you I ate
You know, you
churches.
got to be careful. You know.
No.
That's that little that modified meat they bringing out.
Well, I mean,
Churches
it's
and
all
KFC.
modified. The only thing that ain't modified is get you some good fruit or get you a garden. I think most blacks,
Absolutely.
everybody, we need to start planting gardens again.
And we have done that.
So what's going on with you?
Slow motion.
You're looking radiant.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
The
I
sun
appreciate
cooking you real good.
It is. It's hot outside, and I ain't mad at it because we only get 3 months of summer in the state of Michigan, so I'm not mad. I'm enjoying every day.
Okay.
I'm excited to be here today. I'm excited to be here, to be co-hosting with you. We have so many announcements, so many things going on. We got Spin Award nominations.
Spin Awards.
And I'm happy to have my cousin here in the studio today, which he'll be on in a second.
He'll be on in a second.
And so I'm just I'm thankful today. I'm thankful that we talked about it before. I was at his grand opening. We'll talk about that. But I want to have him on the show. But I'm thankful for people like himself and the people that have nonprofits that are doing things
Definitely.
for which I call important entities. I feel like teachers, law enforcement, the military, they should have more recognition and more programs and more things for them in this country. So I'm excited to have him on the show today, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that my children are alive and they're well, and I'm starting to see the teachings that I've taught them down through the years. I'm starting to see it coming to fruition.
Yeah.
So I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the little things. I'm
It
grateful for the
sticks.
little things.
It sticks. So mothers
Yeah.
keep doing what mothers do. Daddies keep doing what daddies do.
Yeah.
Because whether the kids is in your home now, whether you think they're listening or not, it sticks. Because all you got to do is get in the situation. And that word will come back. And then that word is bad.
It is. It is.
You know, you get yourself in a situation.
It is.
I haven't went to a
definitely.
hospital yet and seen anybody laying on their back. The ones I've been to, unless they got some particular type of incident, or a certain situation.
I'm supposed to say everybody I see in the hospital.
God know how to get you to look up.
Everybody I go to the hospital see they lay on their back.
Well, laying on that stomach,
oh, that's
God
what
will put you in a
stomach.
position
Oh, okay.
to look up to Him, because oftentimes when I was young, man, I didn't think I was gonna get this age. I didn't. I thought 20 was it. I thought I'd be 20 forever.
I didn't even think about.
Yeah, I
didn't think about.
Because I was looking at my
50.
mom and father, you know. I said, man, that's
We
hard.
don't really think about that when we're young, though. We don't even think that far.
You ever go to a foot washing when you were young?
The Bishop did foot washing at the city.
Yeah, my first foot washing, I felt like, wow, I gotta hold this man's feet in my hand. Because he was old. He was like, Deacon Barnes was in his 80s.
Oh, so your first foot washing wasn't at the city?
No, my first foot washing was at this church called Bethel Church. 3381 Mac, I never forget it. And I had Deacon Roosevelt Barnes' foot in my hand, and a 20-year-old hand, and I got an 8-year-old foot in it. And I felt like, some type of way, I felt like I was, felt kind of squeamish. Felt like I was.
That was a lot of wisdom in your hand.
Boy, I had a lot of wisdom, and I washed them, and then dried them off for him. But outside of that, it is a great time to be in love with the Lord. It's a great time to be in love with Jesus because he is still the author and finisher of our faith. And I have nothing but kudos to him. I laud him. I celebrate him. And we're barbecuing now. And because we don't say it, because, we're very selective on what we give him. We say we give him all. But even in July, he is the reason for the season. Because you only hear that in the winter.
I don't get the Lord my all sometimes.
None of us never do.
I'm working on it.
But when it's in your heart and mind, I think he brings your heart and your mind.
Yeah, well, thank God for mercy and grace. And grace.
Yeah,
thank God for mercy and grace. Because I don't always give him my all.
Sometimes
I think take things into my own hands.
We all do. As harsh as David was, God called him the man after his own heart.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I got caught. Yeah, but and I often wonder when I first started reading, I said, now how was David?
It was his heart.
But David had a good heart.
Yeah.
And see, I'm learning in my old age.
He loved the ladies.
You can love the ladies,
but he had a good
But if
heart.
your heart is good, it's some people that don't got a good heart.
Yeah, that's true.
It's some wicked folk in here.
That's true.
They sleep like newborn babies. They didn't cuss mom out, kick the pit bull, claimed everything on their taxes, slapped a couple of hoes, and then it's in the Bible.
Hoes in the Bible?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, I'll find it later. And then go and sleep like a newborn.
Where? The word.
And sleep like a newborn. Rahab was a hoe.
What? But it didn't say that word
It
in the Bible.
did. It said Rahab the harlot.
It said the harlot. It didn't say
The whole harlot. The whole harlot. Harlot hoe. Tomato. David was whorish.
He was?
Yeah, you ain't say nothing about me calling that. But when I get talking about,
What?
you have holes in the Bible.
You know what?
You have some pimps in the Bible.
It's a lot of
so
things in the
Jacob was a
Bible.
trickster.
He was.
Jacob was full of tricks, but God still
Moses
blessed
was a
him.
murderer.
But keep your heart, America. We got a president. We want him to have a good heart.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
We got a blessing. The Bible said pray for those. We're praying today on Faulkner Favorite Friends. God give him a good heart. He can touch his heart.
You know what's touching my heart this week?
What's that?
This is one of our Michigan U's. We just gonna
Michigan?
do it, and we gonna come right back
Okay.
because we got our guest
Yeah,
ready.
'cause we gonna bring our guest on.
But what's been touching my heart this week is the Nolan Wells case, and I want to talk about that next Sunday.
So I don't get a chance. I do a lot of 12s at work.
I've been following the outlets and his
He
attorney.
went on a trip with some white guys, all white guys. He was only black, and he didn't come home. See, let me tell y'all something.
He was 18.
Yeah.
And
nobody knows nothing, and they brought his cell phone to mama.
Absolutely. And they didn't even report him missing or anything. His mother did when he didn't come home. So I have a whole dissertation about that. So we're gonna get into that next Sunday.
How many white brothers was with him?
On the picture, it looks like it was 3.
So, but if it was,
I don't know if they were his teammates.
if it was 3 black guys and 1 white guy, everybody would be in jail.
Absolutely, they was putting that narrative as well.
Everybody would be in jail.
But
Your
we're gonna
mama,
talk
your
about
daddy.
the media outlet and how they, word things.
And they haven't found him?
Gaslight. Well, they did find his body.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, Monday morning after the
Mr.
holiday.
Wells.
But we'll talk about that next Sunday.
People are giving them money for the family, and rightfully so.
Well,
he lost
Tyler
his
Perry
life.
has agreed to
Take care of everything.
offered the expenses, and someone else has stepped up, which I'm assuming a lot of people will. But I want the FBI to get involved. But that's what we're going to talk about that next Sunday.
Yeah, we'll talk about Mr. Wells. God bless him. God bless.
He was only 18. I just think about Nigel.
It's rough. Then we're in the last days. Remember, my mom they were saying he was coming when she was a young girl. She lived to be 83, and here are her 8 sons. He's right around the corner. So
I got a lot to say next Sunday.
Yeah, and
I got a lot to say.
Well,
next
racism
Sunday.
still exists. You know, our skin is our sin, and can't get around it. My boss politely told me, I work for the courthouse, and my boss told me, I hope she listened. I said, why we don't get paid for King's Day? And this is what this lady told me.
For who day?
King's Day. Martin Luther King.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to say the whole name. You're supposed to know that.
When you said Kings, I don't know.
King
I'm just
Day.
asking.
And this woman told me his day to us is equivalent to Valentine's Day.
She said that to her?
She's Tanika.
The day to her.
She said to us. I mean,
Oh, to us.
I guess the company.
She
She said
the
to us
company.
it's like Valentine's Day.
Wow.
And I got up and she said, hold on. I said, ma'am, I'm done. Well, come on, enough. I said,
Oh,
now
my
when
goodness.
I said, I'm done. And I went and finished my job. I did all my 12 hours and went home. Because to me,
That was a slap in the face.
like Valentine's Day. But okay.
Moving right along. We're going to go to break, Miss Dorsey. You want to break?
Hold on. You know what that job does, brother? It helped me to keep my DTE right. Helped me to keep my water on. So sometimes you got to bite your tongue and pick your battles. You know, you got to pick your battles.
Amen.
You know, and some things are better left unsaid. And I'm getting that in my 50s.
It's been too many things left
I'm down.
unsaid. That's
Girl,
why
we
we
smoking.
Nolan Wells is.
Yeah, but
okay, we gon'
Yeah.
Miss Dorsey. I want to get upset.
So are we
we're
going to take
gonna
a commercial?
Are we doing commercial right now? Okay.
We're going to take commercial.
And
This
we come
is
back.
Faulkner Favorite Friends. You're watching are we award winning? We're
We
award
are.
nominated.
We are.
Nominee.
You're nominated.
I'm a nominee.
Nominated.
What Drake said, if I'm just a nominee, I'm good. Boy, I already
Spin
won.
awards.
They don't have to do no more for me, but give me an apple pie. I done won. Already, Tanika. We'll be right back with great interviews and great talk on Faulkner Favorite Friends here on Courageous Detroit Radio.
Stay tuned.
Come on, hey, put your hands together
get your free copy of my new best-selling book, Commercial Real Estate Investing for Beginners. All you have to do is click on the link below and a copy will be sent to you instantly. Hi, I'm Peter Harris. I'm the author of this book. I'm also the author of one of the most successful commercial real estate books out there in
Attention! This is a public notice from the Social Security Disability Helpline. If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be eligible for disability benefits from Social Security. Receiving benefits is your right. If you suffer from physical or mental disability, whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, we can help. We'll evaluate your situation and deal with Social Security on your behalf. Best of all, there's no fee until you receive your benefits. Remember, we only get paid if you win your case. There are many reasons and conditions that may make you eligible for disability benefits. Many of them you may not be aware of. So if you're disabled and unable to work, call now to get started with your free, no-obligation consultation.
Call 866-433-4500.
We are back. We are back. Just like we said we would be back. This is Courageous Detroit Radio, and this is the Faulkner Faith and Friends show. And I'm about to turn the rest of this show over to True Mahogany. She has some great guests she's about to introduce.
Thank you, Dre, and our listeners. Thank you for tuning in today. And I am excited for today, not only because of the type of area that this represents, but he's my cousin in the studio today, and his name is Elton McLaughlin, and he is here with one of his board members, Mr. Jermaine, which is sitting behind me, and he is representing right okay Jermaine. Jermaine got the flavor today, okay, absolutely. So today, my cousin is here. He is representing his nonprofit, which is called the Unbound Second Watch Foundation. Okay, my cousin is a retired Navy vet. So let me just read you guys his bio, and then we're going to get to the mission statement of Unbound. Okay, so Elton McLaughlin is a Detroit native, a retired U.S. military veteran, and founder and executive director of Unbound Second Watch Foundation. After serving 20 years on active duty and retiring in April of 2024, he decided his post-military life to helping veterans and their families navigate the challenges of civilian life through housing assistance, resource navigation, mentorship, and community outreach. A lifelong advocate for service and leadership, Elton holds an associate degree in multidisciplinary studies from the University of Arkansas. Is that right?
Yeah, that's true.
Wow, cousin. Wait a minute. That's it. Now, what's that? Grantham?
Yeah, Grantham.
Okay, Grantham, and is currently attending the San Francisco Film School. Okay. He is passionate about using storytelling and media to educate, inspire, and amplify the voices of veterans and in undeserved communities. As a father, veteran, advocate, and homeowner educator, Elton is committed to empowering others through access to benefits, financial literacy, and home ownership opportunities. His mission is simple: to continue serving those who served by creating opportunities, strengthening families, and ensuring that no veteran is left behind. That is wonderful.
Amen.
Absolutely. Veterans are kind of, it's one of my things where I feel like the government needs to do better with. And I know one sitting right next to me, and I call him E for short. E, I'm going to let you talk about Unbound. You can introduce your partner behind me, and just tell us a little bit about Unbound. When did you start Unbound, and what made you start it, and when did you start it?
Okay, well, I'm Elton, originally here from Detroit. And to answer that question, when I started, it's hard to pinpoint it because I've been in the military 20 years.
Okay.
And when I decided it was going to be a career, I started looking at when I was going to retire.
Okay.
But that have like different milestones and when I reach in life, because we get a retirement and a disability, I can kind of retire there.
Okay.
But then when you look at the economy and inflation, like if I chill too much, the economy going to eat that up, and then I'm going to have to go back to work later. So looking into when I become an actual senior citizen, where can I be involved?
Okay.
So putting safety nets for myself, I can see how my plan worked for me and where it's going.
Okay.
If I can show others that, they can be better as well, because some people get out, retire, or just get out and they're on the street. So I'm trying to identify what challenges are they facing because they got access to the same benefits I have. So it's some type of mental disconnect there.
Okay.
And I know a lot of people get out and they suffer in silence because they suffered in silence when they was in. So just getting to them, be able to talk to them, and be able to translate, because military, we speak different English than civilians speak English.
Okay.
So that's why when they come out, it's kind of hard to, compare or relate to other people because they've been doing so much in the military with how they talk with each other. So they usually do well with another vet. So that's why we advertise vet to vet help.
Okay.
Because we use certain like lingo, but it don't translate over. Y'all heard the terms before, but you really don't know what it actually means.
Okay.
So that's what I mean, just getting to them, reach to them first and then show them. So it's not just for people that's homeless. It's somebody that could be on a downward spiral financially or mentally or on substances. We can catch them before they fall. And then somebody who say, hey, I just want to take a break and try to find something new to do in life, we can help them navigate that as well too. So this for veterans, their spouses and their children, or if you had a veteran that died but their kid, they still got access to benefit. They don't know. So we can help them navigate those benefits as well.
Wow.
And then Jermaine, he can expand upon all different benefits they can use.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about Jermaine's role. What is Jermaine, or if Jermaine wants to talk?
Yeah, let Jermaine do that.
All right, okay. So I'm considered the field processing officer for Unbound. Okay. I currently work at the Jeep plant, and part of that is I've been on the Veterans Committee since 2014. So going out in the field, helping veterans navigate benefits and claims and things of that nature. Because myself, when I came out, as Elton did 20 years, I had did 8. All right. So I was released due to medical injuries. Okay. And going through the process of my own claims and things like that, it was a hassle, spiderwebs and things of that nature where people didn't have to. It's not that difficult for them to reach their goal and where they're trying to get to. So learning the process, I had to take my case all the way to DC. Wow. All right. So it took me approximately 7 years from 2009 to 2016 to actually get rated. And that's even with having actual pictures and things of that nature inside my medical record. So learning the process, just walking that 7-year span from the time in which I filed, which is in 2009 to 2016, and being actually rated for it. So I actually filed in September of 2009 and got rated in December of 2016, to give you a time span. And so when Elton came on board and was like, this is what he want to do, I'm like, okay. And then getting the experience of working with, different vets within the workplace is like, why not? So we're stepping out into the community to supply these guys what they need. And so one of the things that I always like to tell people is, when the country was able to send these guys anywhere around the world at any given time to any given place, why would they be considered unreachable, when the government had the ability to do that? So in 2021, when COVID hit, the VA lost a good number of VSO officers. They made the availability of processing these claims and these benefits and things online, but they never gave a how-to guide on how to do that. So that's where we step in and, we walk them through that process from start to finish. And giving them the tools, the knowledge, and things that they need to get the claim started, to track their process, and even to appeal their process in that, in that manner. So, that's what we do.
So this is really personal for you because you went through that. So you basically have a, maybe a love and a compassion to do what you do.
Man, look,
because you've been through it.
I'm gonna give it to you real. When they denied me everything back in 2009, like, we just gonna keep it 100. Like, when they denied, I'm like, y'all got pictures of the inside of my guts, and y'all really denied me. I'm just gonna tell you like that, like. Like, matter of fact, I was in Japan. I just keep, and I had to have surgery. And the military, anybody, they raw. So I had to walk to surgery, and after my surgery, my observation, I had to walk back to the barracks, even though I had a week off time frame. But yet, it was enough for them. I had somebody to walk with me, and I had to walk back to the barracks, even though they got pictures of the inside of my gut. So at some point, they stuck a camera up in there and got whatever the photos they need to photo for their medical documentation.
Hold on, time out. I'm allowed to laugh.
But yes,
I know it's
I had to walk back.
What branch?
Navy. So, yeah.
I'm not laughing at you. How you do
So, yes, I had look, I was in Yokosuka, Japan at the time, and I had to walk back to the barracks.
Wow.
Even post-surgery. Like, so.
Wow. Well, I
So,
definitely
yeah.
understand.
And so when they denied, I'm like, all right, okay.
Wow.
And then, in a 7-year time span, you got to think, how long does it take to get doctoral?
Hey.
So, you know what I'm saying? I wish they would say, when I had to go through y'all channels of articulation, and then the other thing was, I was military police. So, when we wrote case files, and even for DUIs, which was one of the most strenuous cases, it had to go out to the court system. It had to be, drawn up in order for it to be presentable to the local court system, which I was in California, which is one of the most, as far as the U.S., everybody know California is one of the most strenuous places. Yeah. So looking at vehicle codes and things like that, and then the VA, when they come down to the diagnostic codes, they have codes. Also, I went to, even though I didn't complete it, I went to nursing school. Okay. So a lot of VA raters, they don't have the medical-based knowledge, and they just look at, okay, what this is. And speaking of that, because I had applied for knee pain, and they denied my knees and said your medial compartment syndrome arthritis is not a direct effect of your patellar tendonitis. And I'm like, I understand that, but ain't them both knee conditions in which y'all just recited? And so then they came back and gave me a rating. So when I went, I had went with the Board of Veteran Appeals and had to go and speak in front of a judge and explain my case. And I'm sorry, most people don't walk around with one leg. So the condition that I was in, the left knee, is the same condition that in the right knee, but y'all approved the left knee, but y'all didn't approve the right knee. And most people, they get frustrated and they don't know how to move forward past that. Okay. So we help them move past those, those complications and knock down those walls.
Wow, that is awesome. So you got.
Yeah, I got a team. I got other board members in other states too. So like, he live in Toledo, but he always in Detroit. Okay. But he also helped people in Texas via Zoom and just internet, email, text message, whatever. So you don't have to be here locally, but just if you want to, like the house I got space for veterans for like shared space where utilities and Wi-Fi is included, the basic essentials you need for a foundation to get back on your feet.
I was gonna talk about the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna,
so we just segue into that. So yeah, it's a house so they can come in there. It's a foundation to step on. So if they don't have one, or if they about to, what they say, hit rock bottom, it use it as a trampoline to bounce back up. So you don't have to put your pride to the side and get yourself right before you, hit the hit rock bottom. So that's what the house is for.
Okay.
So a lot of the veterans that I see, I went to get some mail out of my P.O. box. This was like late 90s, coming to the 2000s. And I seen a lot of vets in there.
Yeah.
Getting their mail. And one, only because I'm nosy, my mother said I'm her nosiest child, I asked, I said, hey, why you choose to be outside? Versus, he said he didn't feel like he should have to pay rent anywhere because he had served his country for 15 years. And I concur. So what's being done about housing for our vets?
Well, they have access. Like if they go to VA, they can get access to vouchers. Somebody like him, but he don't know probably how to go there. Like for me, the answer is simple. Like what's the program we did before you separate?
So you got the TAPS, TAPS organization, which is like a transitional program, which is, I'm sorry, it's trash. So in regards to the PO box, I'll answer to that. So in order for a veteran to get their benefits or receive anything in regards to the VA, they have to have a location in which the VA can send information to in order for them to get it. And some of that is done on a time constriction, so that's why they at least give you a year to respond.
Got you.
All right. As far as the housing organization, whether it was the Army, look, Air Force and Navy, we had the luxury of housing, whether it was on the ship or whether it was on the base. All right, those that were in the Army and Marines, they lived out in the field. So the traditional style of housing, and if they really truly served out in the field, they didn't look, living outside ain't nothing to them. We gonna survive these conditions. You know what I'm saying? So just give us a meal and hey, we gonna survive at will. But as far as paying for housing and things, that one of the biggest differences, honestly, and I've spoken to one of our senators out in Ohio, and it's a shame that in Ohio they give you the tax exemption of $50,000 on your first $50,000 on your property taxes in Ohio, whereas in Michigan you're 100% tax exempt. So, and that makes a big difference when it comes down to just a mortgage payment. Now, as far as the whole, I shouldn't have to pay. Well, most housing is in the private sector. That is not a government. Yes, they do have government entity, but as far as just giving the whole housing aspect away, that's a whole different ball game. So, it's that's kind of a red tape area where we just gonna, give you a house and go from there.
Okay.
But what I can say to that, if he switches mindset and he uses benefits the right way, it's like you're going for free because the money is being provided for you to use for housing.
Yeah.
So just because they give you the money, you want to use just for all personal stuff, they're giving it to you to use it for a basic lifestyle. So he got access to be somewhere, but it's like he's just choosing to be lazy because you can't help everybody. Some people want to be there, but we come there to educate them and they don't want to move. That's on them. We're going to just move on to the next person. You can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. But as long as they got the information, like you said, planting a garden, that's you planting the seed of information. And when they come to them, they'll come find us.
Okay.
You had mentioned some vets or those who are active suffer in silence while in.
Mm-hmm.
What helped you to not suffer in silence?
I would say my parents. I got praying parents, so you just don't know how you got covered through the day when somebody is praying for you. So that's just how I navigated because I had a lot of moments to where I didn't know how I made it through. Absolutely. So I can just credit to them because I know they always praying for me.
Yeah. What about you, sir?
I live in that suffering silence moment. I had basically my grandmother raised my father. He died before I was born. So that whole suffering silence is a real thing when you just navigate day to day and you don't really know who you can talk to. And so even speaking with the VA and whatever they got, I tell them, I'm not taking your drugs. That's first and foremost. All right. But you chat with another, and you find some of those relatable instances, that does provide that relief. So, but suffering in silence, it's a real thing, and that even goes beyond the military. Just day to day life. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as you were talking about earlier, with the economy and things of that nature going up, the standard of income does not match the level of inflation. So it's a real tragedy trying to keep up.
When you went in,
okay,
did you plan to do 8 or more?
I planned to do more. So what happened was I ended up being the guinea pig for the Navy. So
I was looking at you to see what you gonna start laughing at.
Yeah. So when I initially went in, I went in 2002, and after completing boot camp and for the Navy, it's known as A school, I was sent over what was considered the war back in 2003, and that was with Iraq, Afghanistan, things like that. Came back from that, and I thought the war was done. Okay, and that was in May of 2003 when I was assigned to another unit, which was a Expeditionary Strike Group unit assigned with Marines. I went back from August 2003 till March of 2004 because I missed my first son's birth. So
that's common.
Went back over there, and we're running up to the beach of Iraq, and you got the oil rigs burning over there, going through the straits and stuff like that. So and I can't tell somebody what it sounds like when you got flight ops at night, the catapult going off and things of that nature, and just the day-to-day operations that's going on. So you get the messages that come down from the CEO over the loudspeakers and things like that, but just the day-to-day in general, what's entailed, what you deal with, day-to-day, like when they shut phone lines down, emails, and you might receive the email from your loved ones, like what's going on over there because they're looking at the news, but your emails are not transmitted back to them because they don't want you to give the ship moving more to operation, things like that. And then once I came back from that, I agreed to go to an isolated island where most people don't know we have isolated islands off in the U.S. And I went over there. Then Katrina happened, 2005. I went down there under the direction of the Army, and was down there for Katrina, and just dealing with that. People trying. I mean, like, if you ever was I Am Legend, like, you see like real people looking like real life zombies because they really don't have nowhere to sleep. They looking for their loved ones, and they not gonna rest until they try to find one. And in many cases they couldn't find them because of just unforeseen circumstances. And coming back from that, 2006, I was sent over to right off the border of Kuwait and Iraq, but I was assigned to the 182nd Field Artillery Unit with the Army. Now, mind you, I'm in the Navy, so my assignments are with other branches of service to augment their numbers because just low recruitment numbers. So, when you got these guys that want to ride around and go America, this, that, the other with flags on the truck and stuff like that, but they not, they're not willing to take that oath. It's a different ball game when you right there front and center. So the Army didn't have enough to augment their numbers. So, all right, we're going to help them fulfill those numbers. So, I had duties with the Army and went over for that. So we got Humvees that's, been hit by IEDs. We got the new ones coming in. We got the old ones going out, and stuff like that. You still got explosives and things like that going off, and day-to-day operations of who's ready to take you out.
What medal you get for that?
I got the Army Achievement Medal for that. I didn't do direct combat, as far as engaging in combat, so I didn't get the combat action ribbon for that. Man, you make me trying to figure out my DD-214. But, yeah, so
I ain't never did nothing like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so when you convoy out every day, you convoy locked and loaded. And this is your regular day going to work.
Navy?
Both Navy.
Yeah, I was Navy.
We both served
So
together.
why didn't you experience any
Well, the Navy got different organizations you can take part in that people don't even think of. Any job you can pretty much do in the civilian sector, you can do in the Navy. So some people can go in the Navy, do 20 years, and never go on a ship. They can just, because the job they selected, they can just be on what's considered sure duty if they got like a special rate, like information or whatever. So they can just be on an advanced basis and never see a ship. I go to aircraft carriers because I'm in the aviation part of the military. I'm an aviation ordnanceman. We deal with the bombs, the missiles, the Gatling guns, missile launchers, the bomb racks, and the ammunition that goes up and down weapon elevators on the aircraft carrier. So he was a master at arms, aka a snitch. But he saw the cool kids over there. We let him hang with us for a little bit.
Yeah.
nerds?
Yeah.
No, we not nerds. We cause ruckus.
So
when they get called, it's probably was us in the barracks doing it.
Yeah, to answer the question what you asked him, just in general, a good portion of people, for those that do want to join, most people are not trained on firearms. All right, now let's think about this in a common sense manner. What you gonna do now? Your average aircraft carrier, you got anywhere from 35 to 5,000 people. What they all gonna do with guns on the steel ship?
Right.
So they all get to shoot, and guess what? Them bullet they gonna bounce. Okay, so let's look at that logically. All right. So most people, they will get a small firearm training, which is in boot camp. Okay. But unless they're, which is known as a rate in the Navy, or their job requires it, they are not trained on firearms. So they are trained in specialty jobs and things of that nature. So known as the JST, which is another benefit that they have, shows what they went to school for, and it counts as college credits. So it has a low level, high level as they advance in rank. So when they go for their degree, those college credits transfer over. But most people, they aren't carried on firearms. Now, master arms, gunners, mates, certain jobs do. You are trained on firearms, which master arm is one, and this is why I was able to be loaned out to other services.
Loaned out.
Yeah.
Wow.
They got pimped out.
That's right. Used and abused.
Wow.
My service was needed where I was at. I didn't get pimped out.
Right.
Wow.
That's interesting, man.
It is
Yeah.
very interesting.
Did it make you bitter a little bit or no?
No, I'll go back today. Like, look, let's go play. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, no, it doesn't make you bitter. What did make me bitter, like when I had got my, because I was supposed to, 2009, they called me on my birthday, which was some BS, all right? Look, I remember like it was yesterday. They called me on my birthday.
You don't have no birthday.
And, man, for real. And told me I had got assigned back to the Army for another 500 some odd days over to Iraq, all right? What happened was I wasn't able to clear medical. They told me my knees was too banged up. So I had patellar tendonitis, which AKA is known as jumper's knee, and medial compartment syndrome arthritis. Okay, so then after that, when I applied for my benefits, they denied me for it. I'm like, well, first of all, y'all kicked me out. Y'all told me I got a knee issue, and then y'all denied me for it. Like, what is y'all doing?
It makes sense. Right?
So it doesn't make sense. So if anything came out of bitterness, it was that when I couldn't complete the assignment. So
Wow.
Yeah, it's a revolving door. They gonna get the job done with or without you. Because they already got your replacement scheduled to come out every like 30 something days anyway. Because it's a fast turnaround.
Wow.
I did. I was gonna ask E about. Tell us more about the house that I came to for
Oh,
your,
yeah, on the grand
for your
opening, yeah, so-
and tell us about that and if you want to do more of those.
Yeah. So right now the house is on the east side of Detroit, right off of like 94 and Chalmers. I'm not gonna get the exact address, but that's in the area. I picked that area because that's where in that area I grew up at. I got a lot of family and friends over there. Quick access to the highway, so people trying to get the jobs and schools or whatever. And it's probably an environment where they're comfortable and cool with. They don't have to be an extreme luxury. It's enough to get you where you need. It's a start. Yeah, so it's suitable, it's safe, utility. So they can hit us up on Facebook, Unbound Second Watch Foundation. If you know a veteran.
Do you have any occupants right now?
Not one. I got one scheduled to move in at the end of this month. So it's gonna become word of mouth. I've been like passing out flyers and stuff, but just gotta. It's gonna naturally grow. It's only been a couple months, so
Right.
And how many occupants are you looking for?
It can hold up to 7, but once I probably see that 3, 4, or 5 and it's trending, I open up the next space. I'm in the process of getting grants to help expedite that. So it's growing. Just getting the word out there. The people gonna come.
Okay, absolutely. But give us I'm sorry to interrupt you, but give us like your handles as far as how they can get in touch with you and how they can look up Unbound.
Okay, yeah. On Facebook, it's Unbound Second Watch Foundation, and then on the TikTok page, it's
still under Unbound, so they can research Unbound Second Watch Foundation and find us on TikTok. Okay. And as he was saying, even far as getting out, it's not just moving in the house. You're not just getting a house. Okay, you're getting access to your resources, your benefits, whether you want to go to school or you're looking for job placement. There's programs out there, even in the trades and things like that, where you earn while you learn. At the same time, once we get you set up, and because you do not know how to articulate or put your benefits into a language in which the VA is ready to accept, trying to get you back on your foot to, so you can be independent. So this is not just your typical house. Oh, I'm finna move in this house and things like. No, that's not what this is.
Okay.
So we're trying to give you an all-in-one, and it's really at no cost to you. So outside of what it's going to take to maintain your space, we're going to try to give you much more than that.
Is there a time frame for each person that you want to be
Oh no, it's up to them. So when, the process is we're going to verify that they're a veteran. They're going to fill out the application, which they can get access to it on Facebook, and our contact information as well. We'll set up a time appointment where we sit down, talk, see what their plans and goals are, and see if it aligns with the program. Like I said, it's just not a house; it's a program, because it's not meant for you to come be there forever. Because the goal is to get you back on your feet, because you got access to all these benefits. So we're gonna teach you as far as credit repair, set you up talking with like a realtor, broker, just handheld through the whole process. If that's something that you want to do. But if it don't align, we can help navigate you to somewhere to where you can just find room and board and figure it out on your own.
Are you accepting veterans that have mental mental issues?
Yeah, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna sit down and interview and see how we can adequately provide for that person. If we can't, then we can direct them somewhere else to where they can get adequate care. So we're not going to turn nobody away. We're just going to interview and just navigate them in the correct direction. If we can help them within our program, we can. But once we expand to focus fully on that aspect, then we can. Because we're building our team as well too.
Okay.
Yeah. And so to answer that in regards to the mental health, all right, now when you say mental health, are these guys medicated? Is their mental health under control? Because let's be honest, we all got some mental health issues. So whether it's anxiety, PTSD, depression, whatever the case may be. So, if they, and that's the thing, they may not be in a capacity where those things can be treated. So, if we got them in that stable environment where they can be treated, get them to their appointments, get them under the medication in which they need, that's the whole point. So, like I said, it's not just a house, it's a whole program. So, getting you from point A, like no soldier left behind, and getting you to where you want to be. So let you achieve your goals and things of that nature. There's no timeline, whenever you're ready.
Okay. So I know we have to wrap it up, Ms. Dorsey. So again, I want to.
Do we have any more time left, Ms. Dorsey?
We do.
Okay. Why were you so adamant about no medication while you were in there?
Well, my thing with the whole no medication is just me personally.
Got you.
All right. They tell you, all right. So I'm gonna give you this. I'm ready for PTSD, general anxiety, and depression. So they tell you, I can prescribe you this, but it has this, and this side effect.
Got you.
All right. Well, I already got this issue, and some of them say they do make you suicidal and there are other things, but you don't know the risk and you don't know the gamble until you take these medications. So it's like, look, if I'm kind of dealing with this already out here, like, I don't know what that's gonna do to me. You know what I'm saying? So I prefer to leave y'all medication alone and just like navigate. Like, hey, I got good days, I got bad days. You know what I'm saying?
What's the allurement, or what's your fondest memory when you were active inside in the
Hey, look. Hey, man. Look. Hey, we been. Hey, look. Hey.
He try to keep it PG-13.
Hey, it ain't the Hollywood combat series, you know. Look, it's like the Ohio players in Detroit Pimp series. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we got to travel around the world being in the Navy. So, unlike the Army and Marine, hey, we got to go. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to go so bad. When I grew up, we stayed nowhere from Coleman Young.
Yeah.
And my friend Gary, he lived on a street called Dwight, not too far from the mansion. And when I went there, his daddy was home from the military.
Right.
And then I saw his wife, she was Hawaiian.
Okay.
And I said, man,
how you get that?
I can't wait to go to the military.
Hey, look.
I wanted to go for, I wanted to be a Hawaiian wife. She was gorgeous.
Man.
But I wanted to go, I just messed up kind of young when I got in some trouble when I was young.
Right.
I wanted to go to the military.
Yeah.
I wanted to do 20 years, come home and be a police officer.
Oh, for sure.
I wanted to be a big four. We had big four when I was young. So I wanted to be a police officer. But I salute you guys. Y'all are great heroes, man.
Right.
Anybody in the military, I love. Because I live vicariously through y'all. I can talk to you all day.
Right.
So, what's some of the greatest places you've been? Beautiful places in the world?
To me, I've been to the Republic of Majuro. That was a cool spot. That's over there by Saipan. I was stationed in Japan for 2 years. That was probably like the best place where I was stationed at when I was on the aircraft carrier over there. And then when I was stationed in Virginia, that's where I was in this command. It was a combat handling command. So I did the most traveling in that command because we usually was in places for like 2 weeks at a time.
Wow.
Went to like Norway, Singapore, Malaysia, Bahrain, was it Guam? Like it's the list can goes on.
Yeah.
All of them is good places, and they all got different stories.
My first duty station was Yokosuka, Japan, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, when they told us the club been closed at 4 a.m, and we like, huh?
That's a lie.
You know what I'm saying? Look,
it's noon the next day.
Hey, then I went Then I went to Singapore. Now the nickname for it is called the 4 floors. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving PG-13, but it was called the International Towers.
Wow.
And so each level had a different level of clubs, and it's like, I mean, you talking about a salad bowl out there, like, man. Then I went to Dubai and. Woo.
Wow.
Then Australia, and first time I seen the MGM in Australia, and then the Hooters, and I'm like, man, I gotta see what that be like. Hey, then we went to Guam, and Guam, not only is the island small, but they all fun size. So hey, look, hey, man, it's a good time.
He got some stories.
So
And your police officer.
And look, man, look here. I got two sons. I got two sons that went in. So and they having the time of their life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's I'm excited to have you guys on the show, and give us the information again where they can reach Unbound.
Yeah, so just if you Google or go on Facebook, Unbound Second Watch Foundation, it's gonna pull up, and also on TikTok as well.
Okay, and tell us who you are, and tell us who you are and what you do in the organization. Again.
Oh yeah, so I'm the founder and president. This is my co-founder, so he's been with me since day one. So he's pretty much it's both of ours.
Yes.
Even though I did like the administrative stuff, but he been doing this long before he got it. Just now he got a name, and we've been teamwork because we've been knowing each other since like 2000 when I first got in, about 2004.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I was out in California.
And we've been stationed in different places. He got out, and I stayed in and been on multiple deployments to where we probably went like a year or two, even 3 years without even speaking. But then when we do speak, it's like we didn't skip a beat.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, I'm excited to have you guys on the show. Unbound Second Watch Foundation. This is my cousin Elton. This is Mr. Jermaine. I am so excited to have you guys on the show, and definitely, cousin, when come back, come back on in and tell us about new houses, whatever new you're doing. You got my number.
If y'all interested in volunteering or anything like that, or can point us in the right direction for additional help or anything like that, just reach out.
Okay, absolutely.
Well, again, we have had so many great interviews, but this is probably one of my favorite.
Yeah,
I could talk to him all day, and just live vicariously through them, because whenever you get an opportunity to travel this great world, waters, I drove 15 hours to Foley, Alabama, and we was right by the Gulf of Mexico, and I just love traveling.
Right.
So you guys, man.
Absolutely.
Man, I wish I could have been in the suitcase.
Man.
Well, again, congratulations. We just celebrated. I take pictures from Veteran Red, White, and Blue. So what did y'all do for that, real quick? What did y'all do for Veterans Day? The 4th of July. No, I'm sorry, the 4th of July. 4th of July.
You go ahead. You go first.
Well, 4th of July, honestly, I kept it simple.
Okay.
I went ahead and just cooked out, because kind of in a sense, and I have to probably pull my phone to pull it, and there was a post by I'm gonna have to find it, but it was talking about Independence Day, and the fact that was how Independence Day wasn't directly for us, as a slave. It wasn't for you because you didn't have your independence. So it was asking, what did independence mean to a slave? And that was dated back, sometime, and I had just received that, and it's like, it's a mouthful, like, because how do you celebrate Independence Day when you don't have no independence?
Absolutely.
And that's moving, far as moving forward. So
Absolutely.
What did you do?
Yeah, for me, I was in the process of traveling. So when I got to my destination, San Francisco, I went to sleep because I was tired, because it's a big time difference, and then I had to get acclimated to that time zone. So I had intentions on watching fireworks. I went over to my cousin's house that's on my dad's side out there. It was my first time actually meeting him or whatever. So he invited me over, and I just chilled there, went to sleep, and then I did film school all that following week.
Okay.
So that's all that was. I wasn't even thinking about like Independence, 4th of July, because my mind was just getting myself prepared to go to class.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming on the show again.
Yes.
You can find Unbound Second Watch Foundation on Facebook, and you can find them on TikTok. If you are a veteran in need, if you know a veteran in need, contact this organization and they will take care of you. So thank you guys again for coming on the show.
All righty.
Absolutely. And I guess we're gonna go to commercial, and we'll be back.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
brought me through. What God did for me, He'll do the same for you. Yes, He did, without a doubt. Gave me the victory. The Lord has made a way. Made a way. Yes, He did. Oh, yes, I made it through the storm. There was a time when my life was very hard. Found myself locked out in the cold. No peace within, no will to survive. But when Jesus came in my life, His love abide. Yes, He did, without a doubt. Gave me the victory. The Lord has made a way. Made a way. Yes, He did. Oh, yes, I made it through the storm. The Lord, He worked it out. Yes, He did, without a doubt. Gave me the victory. The Lord has made a way. Made a way. Yes, He did. Oh, yes, I made it through the storm. Put your hands together. Get up on your feet. Come on and sing along with me. Woo! Worked it out. Worked it out. Yes, He did. Worked it out. Yes, He did. Worked it out. Can I get a witness? He worked it out. Worked it out. Don't you worry. Worked it out. Don't you fret. Worked it out. Every need. My God has met. He worked it out. He worked it out. He worked it out. He worked it out. He made a way. He worked it out. Out of no way. Let me hear you scream and shout. He worked it out. The Lord worked it out. He worked it out. I was lost in sin, but He brought me in. Woo! See, the devil tried to kill me, tried to take my voice, but God told me that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Now I can rejoice and shout, my God has worked it out. Yes, He did. He worked it out. He set me free. Gave me the victory. He healed my body. Make me whole. He brought me out. And He saved my soul. I was there to my last time. I was there to my last time. Jesus stepped in. Jesus stepped in. Jesus stepped in. Right on time. Can't nobody do me like Jesus. Can't nobody do me like Jesus. Pick me up, turn me around, place my feet on higher ground. I was in trouble, didn't know what to do. Enemy had me, couldn't get myself loose. I called Jesus, my deliverer, my redeemer, my strong tower. He did it for me, He'll do it for you. Put your trust in Jesus, trust Him without a doubt. He will work it out. Yes, He will. May look dark and dreary, don't faint or be weary. Don't you give up, don't you give up. Devil is a liar, the devil is a liar.
Thank
Wow.
you. Thank you.
All right, what's up?
I just came by to talk to you to get some spiritual advice. So, you know, I'm a musician, I'm an artist, but I like to classify myself as a creator. So I spend my time with God, and whatever He gives me, what drops into my spirit, I put it on paper and I sing it and I put it out. But the problem is the world is convincing me and perceives me as, if you're a Christian, you can't do R&B music. And I feel I'm gifted in so many different areas. I can do classical, I can do R&B, I can do gospel. So if I'm gifted by God in those areas, why not share it? So how do I cope, and do I need to convince the world? Because they're making me feel that what I'm doing is wrong.
Granddaughter, as long as whatever you do, and you do it from your heart and it is in His name, everything is fine. Let me share this with you. The scripture says, if I'm for you, I'll be more than the world against you. So you have this gift that God has given you. And so as long as you keep doing things from your heart in the name of the Lord, you're going to be fine. As a matter of fact, let's pray.
All right.
The Barry Resurrection, you mentioned it.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Kiera she ain't just singing.
All right.
So,
well, she got two powerhouse parents, so.
Yeah, her dad was awesome. I got a chance to hear a little bit of him. People were just asking, hey man, you watching AIM? So I got a chance to watch it on YouTube.
Okay.
So what did you do this weekend?
Well, I kind of worked. I worked a little bit this weekend.
Kind of work mean you didn't work?
Yeah, kind of. It was a little bit of work. It wasn't a whole lot of work. It was not a whole lot of work, and I think I got a chance to kind of just chill a little bit. This was one of my weekends where I didn't have a whole lot to do.
Okay.
So as far as work is concerned, that doesn't happen that often. So anytime I get a little leeway to kind of be outside, you know what I'm saying? Now you try to get outside, got to show off my little sundresses I done got for the summer. You know what I'm saying? Sundresses.
Yeah, we like sundressing.
The men like sundresses.
And I got my sun shorts. Yeah, but you can reach us if you want to call the studio.
Absolutely.
Keep this number, listeners. Keep this number 313-826-9185. Again, that's 313-826-9185. The reason why I mentioned 313 is because we're in the D. This is Detroit, Michigan, where we say what up, though.
Absolutely.
And all that good stuff.
And call in and talk to us. We would love to talk back with you and things of that nature.
Also, listeners, get out and vote. Voting. Save the date, Saturday, July the 25th, 2026, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Go 2978 West Grand Boulevard. We want you to vote, and True Mahogany is going to give you some more information.
Okay, absolutely. So, speaking of voting, this is Detroit. This is from Miss Winfrey, the city clerk.
Janice Winfrey?
Yes, Miss Janice Winfrey, reminding you that the gubernatorial primary is scheduled for Tuesday, August 4th.
Yeah.
Your vote matters now more than ever. So we will be nominating candidates in office of governor, Congress, and other states and local offices. So if you are voting absentee, return your ballot right away by mail or the drop box, or you can do it at the Department of Elections. So if you're doing it by mail, you can do that ASAP. You can do it by mail, or you can take it to the Department of Elections. You can vote early Saturday, July 25th through Sunday, August 2nd at any of our 8 early vote centers from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., okay? Or you may vote on election day at your polling office from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. The DDOT buses are giving you rides to the polls for free, okay? So if you don't have a ride, if you don't feel like driving, you can hop on the DDOT, and that will, you can hop on DDOT and you can get a ride there for free. You can also come out to our Get Out and Vote block party.
Yes.
It is on July 25th.
Yes.
And the address is 2978 West Grand Boulevard from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. to kick off the early voting. So this is the Get Out and Vote block party. Okay, again, it's July 25th.
There will be community resources, entertainment, and kids activities.
Absolutely. And that's 2978 West Grand Boulevard from 9 to 5 p.m. to kick off the early voting. So for more information, you can visit Detroit.gov/elections. Okay, that is DetroitMI.gov/elections. DetroitMI.gov/elections, or you can call 313-876-VOTE. Okay, so let's get out and vote. Let's get out and participate. We need, many of us, I don't know if you do know, but your local governments are really more important than the national, because your local is what affects you personally in the city that you live in. So let's get out and vote for these officials in our local cities, and let's make that happen, okay?
And your vote matters.
Absolutely.
Your vote matters, and if you haven't been a voter, become a voter in 2026. It will serve you well, because if you don't vote, you don't matter. So we want you to matter, and we want your feelings and your emotions to be felt, and the only way you can do that is vote, because a lot of things were, a lot of blood was shed. Absolutely. A lot of lives was lost for us to have the right to vote. So let's vote, and let's do it on this great day,
August 4th. And remember, DDOT is free. So if you don't feel like driving, if you don't drive, if you can drive, you can get on the DDOT,
get on the bus,
and you can get on the bus and get to the poll for free.
Get on the bus and vote and vote and vote. Outside of that, again, this is Courageous Detroit Radio. I want to give a special shout out. I thought your mom was going to come today, so I'm going to let you give a shout out to her.
Okay,
I want to give a shout out to a good friend of mine. Her name is Charisma Sturgis. I just want to say personally, we try to get on the show real soon. Keep up the good work. I love your new whip. You deserve it. God bless you on all your endeavors. Be blessed. Come on the show. We love you and all that good stuff. You can't do nothing about it. Also,
yes, we almost forgot that we are.
Somebody is spinning. Go ahead, Tanika.
We are me and my wonderful host here. I'm the co-host, so he's the host. He is the creator of Faulkner Faith and Friends. You said what?
Make sure you say dark skin host.
Oh, he's a very handsome dark skin host. You guys see all this? You see all this?
Yeah.
This,
and I'm getting darker because it's hot.
See all this? See all that? See?
Yeah.
He's the darkest of the darkest. Okay.
I got a lot of medicine.
But listen, me and him have been nominated for Internet Show of the Year on the Spin Awards. Isn't that awesome? The Spin Awards. So Internet Show of the Year. The Spin Awards, and I have been nominated for Internet Co-Host of the Year. Wow. Okay.
Boy.
Wow. And I ain't even been here that long.
Two people from City of Hope. We didn't care. Bishop Johnson. We did it.
Okay, Pops. We out here making it happen. So listen, I was really, when our producer Miss Dorsey had sent it to me, I was but listen, it is nice. It's really it's an honor. We're very honored to be nominated on the Spin Awards, and if we win, we go down on October 22nd, 23rd to accept our awards at the Spin Awards.
But if we lose, we go to Day Save and just get some wings.
Hey, well, listen, either way it's
and
good.
Carrot cake.
And carrot cake, absolutely. it's what they say. It's a blessing to be nominated.
It's a blessing
you know
to be nominated.
So,
thanks to our studio manager, Miss Dorsey. We love you.
Absolutely.
She makes it happen.
She does make it happen.
Even when Tanika don't make it happen.
She do make it happen.
I just threw you on the bus.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's fine. Miss Dorsey is a veteran. You know what I'm saying? We gotta pay our respects. You know what I'm saying?
And she wears so many hats. I just found out she was in the Air Force.
We just found out. She didn't even tell us that. How you not gonna
Air
tell
Force?
us that, Miss Dorsey? She a veteran?
She was
When we say the word veteran, that's for real.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
And
you know any single veterans, Miss?
I wonder if she hit the Powerball to Mega Millions.
She told us about. She said she don't know no single veterans. Miss Dorsey, you know,
They all married the homeless. No, just joking.
So listen, you guys can vote for us on thespinawards.com/vote. Yes. Okay. thespinawards.com/vote. Voting is until July 24th. Okay, guys? So please vote for us. Vote for Faulkner Faith and Friends. Vote for myself as Internet Co-Host of the Year. And get us to the Spin Awards, y'all, because y'all know we're going to represent. We're going to represent.
See, y'all in Pastor Gaines, Spin Award nominees.
Okay, Spin Award nominees.
Trinity, Spin Awards nominees. Charisma, Spin Awards. Girl, we doing it. Who would have thought it? But we making it.
Absolutely.
I'm big time. Now, when I'm in my casket, make sure y'all say, hey, he was a Spin Award nominee. / I may win the whole thing. / Yeah.
/ So, but definitely, so we are excited about that nomination. We have several other people on the network that are nominees as well. So we have Lady Leah. Who else do we have?
Cheetah.
Say it again. Juan Johnson. He is a nominee. So go down and vote for us and all of us, and so we make it. This will be all our first times at the Spin Awards.
Yes.
If we win, but it's an humbling experience. It actually kind of put some fire under my tail. As far as wanting to pursue further my education in journalism. So we are thankful to be nominated. We appreciate the nomination from the Spin Awards, and Dre, I guess we just gonna keep doing what we do.
Yeah, we're gonna keep doing what we do. Keep making, keep having good content.
Absolutely.
Great interviews.
Absolutely. We have a lot to come. We have a lot more. We're gonna spruce up the show, spruce up our introduction.
And then for those of you we got a photo shoot coming up.
We do.
Because she wants us to take photos.
Yes,
again.
we need professional photos, y'all.
For those of you who know a word of prayer, pray for us. We want to get Kiara Shear on the show.
Kiki.
We want her on the show. We're going to get her dad. We need to get her dad.
Kiki.
And I guess the mayor. You think we get the mayor?
I would love to. I would love to talk to
the
Mayor
first.
Sheffield.
Yeah, we got to get on the show. And then maybe if we get her dad, maybe we get her.
Absolutely. I love Kiki. I love Kiki's first album.
I love Kiki. And then we got Deidre Hatton. When you were in Detroit, we did an interview on the phone, but we got to get you here in person. So.
Listen.
I am. Somebody trying to FaceTime me. They must know I'm a radio personality. Okay, we got another interview coming up. We got an interview coming up. So
until then,
I thought that was the flyer for it.
Oh.
I was gonna say, hey.
Is our interviewer ready, Miss Dorsey? No, not yet.
So we got a little time. We gave out the number.
We did. Tell them the number again. Tell them again.
The number is
y'all call us
313-826-9185. That's 313-826-9185.
Y'all call us and talk to us.
In the show.
Okay. Call us and talk to us and tell us what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us. Tell us, y'all like the show. You don't like the show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We take a little.
And then we also, for some of you guys out there, some of you are very, very a creative, you may be making clothes. If you make a nice shirt or some slacks, you can possibly dress us.
Absolutely.
We will love to wear some things on our show, or
I'm looking for
some of these great awards that we might get.
I'm looking for a personal stylist.
I'm looking for a good shirt, a short sleeve dress shirt, short sleeve. Because they're hard to find now.
Oh, really?
I want a bow tie. I want to wear bow ties this summer. But I want to wear short sleeves with bow tie and jeans.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to I don't keep me from being out of suits.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And so,
That's good.
if anyone you can make them.
And listen, we are looking for people to interview on the show.
Yes.
If you have an LLC and vendors, if you have a nonprofit that's doing things in and for the community, if you have a business that you want to get on the show, you want to get recognized, you want to get some.
You want to advertise it? Get with us. We will advertise and for a nominal fee. But it's going to be conducive to your business getting exposure or your brand or whatever it is.
And we'll even come out and set up and come to your place of business, and we'll do it live. And we're into all of that. So we just want to help our people get out there and get noticed and get recognized, and come on the show and let's advertise and let's talk to you and get you on out there. We would love. Myself, True, Mr. Faulkner, would love to interview you and have you on the show. Absolutely.
And let me see what else you want to mention. So next Sunday, you definitely want to tune in. We're going to we're going to set aside 20 to 30 minutes and talk about Mr. Nolan Wells. We're going to talk about him and what's going on with that.
I wish I could reach out to his parents and get his parents to maybe I'll work on that, see if we can get them on via Zoom or something.
Yeah, I didn't know they had found his body, all that good stuff. Definitely. Yeah, oh, that's horrible. But hey, those are the times we're living in. So much is going on, and we're definitely gonna be praying for the family. Absolutely. Young man just died senselessly over Lord knows what.
Absolutely. I just think about my son, you know what I'm saying? That's just why he's so close to home, because I think about, and he's my only son. I don't know if that's their only son, but it's to lose a sibling. To lose a sibling or a child. I don't know what that feels like, but and I don't want to know, not yet. So definitely it is a lot going on. A lot going on in this country.
Have you been enjoying this hot weather?
I have been enjoying the hot weather, actually.
I love
because people do so much complaining, and complaining bothers me. Because we don't get a lot of warm weather, so get out there and enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Tomorrow will be winter. It's gonna snow tomorrow. Okay. So you might as well enjoy this.
We only got one more month.
One more month. Lord have mercy.
I'm not looking forward to even though I love to dress in the fall. Fall to me is the best season to dress.
We'll be back in our shirtless, scarves, hats, boots, gloves.
But so get out there and enjoy that weather. It's so much to do in the city of Detroit. It's so much to do. We got the little water park that opened up last year behind the main post office.
Okay.
It's several festivals going on today, this weekend.
I gotta get to. When is the Remember they used to have it in a new center area, but it's called Arts Beats. But what is that?
Arts Eats and Beats.
That's gonna be coming up soon.
And I don't. Do they have that here still?
Yeah, they just moved it. They moved it to like.
Because it used to be in Pontiac. Is here?
No, it was in the new center area.
Well, I mean, it used to be back in the days to be in Pontiac.
Yeah, when I was younger, it was in the center area. But
I don't know when the Arts Eats and Beats is.
Get you some good food. When's the last time you had some good tacos?
Tacos is my thing. I have tacos at least 3 times a month.
I love tacos.
Yeah, me too. Taco Tuesday. It's this place in Royal Oak. I gotta take you to.
What's the name of it?
The Condado. It's in Royal Oak.
What is it called again?
The Condado.
The Nakado. The who?
Condado.
Condado.
Yes.
Condado.
It's a very nice Mexican restaurant, and you can do your tacos the way you want them. You can put whatever you want on it, and they have a selection of protein, selection of vegetables.
The best tacos I ever had.
All that.
The best one, Puerto Rico.
Really?
Oh my God! The black beans, the halibut, the good tacos.
Definitely.
And the cigars. I don't even smoke cigars, but I had it just for the look.
We
went to the cigar place, and I got a chocolate cigar.
What?
It had a chocolate cigar.
Wow.
Then I got one. I said
it was dark like you.
It was dark like me.
Okay.
And, we was on the roof. Lamont was getting married. And we went that was my second time going, and we was on the roof, acting big shots.
Okay.
I got my Michael Jordan on and Steve Harvey. I was like, wind blowing down. Look, just for the look. Like Will Smith says, just for the look. But my dad was a cigar smoker.
Okay.
Yeah. When I was young, I always wanted to smoke cigars.
Okay.
They
say you're not supposed to inhale them. You know, like it's not. Yeah, you're not supposed to inhale it. You just kind of and blow it out, but you don't. It's not like smoking a cigarette.
Got you. So this summer we got. Did you go see Usher or Chris Brown?
I did not.
You didn't?
I did not. I couldn't afford it.
You love Chris Brown, Usher. You had posters of him.
No, I don't have no posters of Usher.
Yeah, you did.
And
when I you had it, but you plastered all over your refrigerator.
No, I don't have no posters of Usher.
Do anybody?
But I couldn't afford
do posters anymore?
Ooh, I'm sure you can probably order some. I'm pretty sure you can probably order some.
My mother, I'm gonna tell her my mom.
Ooh.
When we were young, she had a poster of Fred Williamson in her room.
Fred Williamson.
Yeah, and he was holding a cat. I said, Mama, now who is this Negro?
Now who is Fred Williamson?
Some actor, some great actor.
Oh, he's an actor. Oh, he must have been fine.
Yeah, he was.
He was fine.
Miss Dorsey said, "Say amen, church."
He played for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Did he?
Oh,
Super Bowl too.
Yeah. Wow.
Super Bowl.
He was an actor.
Wow.
Yeah, my mother had him on her closet door. I said, "Now, Mama, who is
he
this?"
He must have been fine.
And he had
You gotta show me a picture of him.
Look at it. You it's a Fred Williamson. You might got a son.
Listen.
Fred Williamson. Is he still alive? Because that was an old picture. Yeah.
Listen. I don't mind.
But listen.
A nice looking.
But Jane Kennedy.
Hi. Good afternoon. This is Lady Renee O. Crutchfield.
Hey, sis.
Yes. I'm so sorry I couldn't get through on the bed. I wanted to go live with you all and see you all and all that, but I'm here.
We went from talking about Fred Williamson right into our interview. You see how the Lord bless? So how are you? Can she hear us, Miss Dorsey?
I am so wonderful. How are you all doing? I'm wonderful. I'm excited to hear your voice.
Hello.
Well, how's the weather?
So it's pretty hot down here. It's pretty warm. Like, if we can bust a couple of eggs on the sidewalk.
Oh wow! None of eggs.
Yes.
What city are you from? Calling in from?
Yeah, I'm calling you from Indianapolis. I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Indiana.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Indiana, is that a Republican state?
No. You know what? I'm almost going to say me speaking no English.
I don't blame you, sis. I don't blame you.
Understood.
So tell us what's going on with you. Give us some information about you so all our listeners can hear.
Well, listeners, God bless you all, and God bless you all again. Again, I am Lady Renee L. Crutchfield, lead on the 2 hit songs Because of the Blood and Praise the Name of Jesus with choir master, founder Ricky Dillard of Ricky Dillard and New G. I am also a manager now, a music manager of my own daughter, Mama's one and only. Her nickname is Nene. So she has formed, and she's the CEO of and founder of Nene and Company. So we have just recently released her new EP, which is entitled Thank You. And yes, yours truly, myself, is on a shared song that she has written, from her belly, I thank God. And she wrote, Thank You, which is the title of the EP. And then she has a couple other selections she wrote. And I'm telling you all, you can download Thank You, Nene and Company, capital N, lowercase e, capital N, lowercase e, and then the word company. And thank you. And so that's what I'm doing. That's partial of what I'm doing. And also, November the 21st, we're going to be having their first, celebrating their 3rd year anniversary.
Oh, wow.
And so down here in the big city, we have Back by Popular Demand. It's going to be Bree Holly. So she's going to give us a taste of the quartet. And then my very own new G sister, that has just come back with us, Lillian Lloyd,
Oh
Queen of Ad
wow.
Libs. So we're gonna have them
Okay.
two on the same program. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I tell you what, it's gonna be some
New G.
dynamite fire up and through
You
there.
know who
It's
New
gonna have
G
be some
is?
fireworks going off and through there.
Yeah.
I
Oh
may be
wow.
emceeing it, and then I have a couple other artists that's going to climb on board. We have an early bird tickets special, and I think my friend Wendy is coming down, and
Okay.
that's going to be November the 21st, Saturday, here in Indianapolis, and we have an early bird special. Tickets are very, very, they're very low in as far as the amount. Two for $30 for the early bird, and then we got $20 on out.
Okay.
So you can't beat that, especially with that type of fire.
Absolutely.
And so that's what I'm doing. And one more thing, I am also, I'm not giving up on me. Okay, so and the Lord has not. God is still providing. I'm kind of affiliative with, acquainted with a new management as well from the West Coast end. So I went through a little sabbatical last year, where I kind of had a situation where my walking ability kind of like, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. My arm couldn't raise my right arm, and my fingers, my left fingers were down. You would almost thought I had stroked out, but I thank God. Come on, Jesus, He healed me because of the blood. He healed me. He's recovering me. Everything is is coming back. So I thank God that I'm still picked up on that, and so getting ready to fly down to LA but towards the weekend of the 24th of this month.
Wow.
Where I'm going to be part of a live recording, and so I'm excited. So I'm gonna still be, I'm gonna push my little, device and still fly on down there, and fly on across this stage and push on myself on across this stage like I did recently at Clues Hall when founder Ricky Dillard and New G was down here in Indianapolis just a few weeks back. And so founder handed me the microphone, and I tell you, the love flow at the Clues Hall at Butler University, the way the roaring, the sound of the audience, and I mean they got me fired up, and I thank God. So I that's what I'm doing.
Wow, that you
Come
doing
on
a
forward.
lot over there. When do you
Yeah.
find time to rest?
Yes, I'm telling you, and I am. I'm getting it in as much as I can. But I think what's happening, you all, with me coming out of the sabbatical that I was in, I can't give up. I'm like Mary Manuel. I just can't give up now.
Hey, you better sing now.
I can't give up. I can't give up. I have to
better
keep moving. Keep moving. I have to keep moving. Make myself move. Come on, somebody, fight through the pain.
You better
I'm just, no
sing.
pain, no gain. Come on, somebody. And so I'm moving through the pain, managing my daughter and them, allowing the Lord to manage me through the entertainment company, and and then allowing Him to order my steps at the same time, and then get up, rise up, and walk at the same time. So it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but every little bit counts. That's how it is.
We just seen a picture of Nene and her group.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
And the way they were smiling, even though you live in Indiana, I can tell by their smiles, you don't got no Joe Jackson in your right toe.
Listen, I'm telling you, come on, somebody. Listen, we got JESUS, and you don't even have to put nothing else behind it. Come on, and that's what's up. And so we smile and down here. In spite of it all, you know what I'm saying? No pain, no gain. We go through the fire, the flood, and all through the blood in Jesus' name. And anytime I can rise up and walk and hadn't moved in 6 months last year and hadn't got up, couldn't sit up. Come on, somebody.
Ooh, that's a testimony right
look
there.
at four corners, and I had to make up my mind that my mind was made up to get up and walk. In spite of what the rehabilitation folks told me, said, it looks, we pulling you with the belt, we pulling you up, but it don't look like you walking. Listen, I told them, give me the Wednesday. Come on, somebody, it was a Monday. Wow. And I got there on a Wednesday, and for the weeks before that, I wasn't able to stand up by myself. And they put the belt around me. I said, "Can you just let it go for a minute?" And they were afraid, and they said, "Well, we got to hold on." I said, "Listen, barely hold on, because I'm telling you, my help is come." And I tell you, nothing but the blood of Jesus that caused me to rise up and walk. And I kept saying that when I was, in the room by myself, and I kept thinking about, the man that said this, the word of God. It says, "Rise up and walk." I kept thinking about it, and I kept saying that to myself. So we don't care about whomever is in office. We don't care who's around us. We don't care who's beside us and back of us. As long as you're not putting us flat on our face, and we can rise up and walk, and we can walk straight in a narrow way. We got it. We got it. Yes, sir. We got it. I hope y'all heard that. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Are you personally getting in the studio soon?
Yeah. If the Lord's will, yes. What's going on is that I had. I have an EP that I had done like years ago, right? And I kind of like put my things on the shelf, and that's not where the Lord wants it at, right? So it's time to blow the spider webs on. That spider's got to go somewhere else to live.
Because you got a testimony.
I got my songs that I have written, and so that's what I'm wanting to do. I have a EP out called "He Did It For Me." It's been out for several years. And so now the original songs that I've written, even recently, I'm ready to go ahead and go with that. I did what I felt the Lord has had me to do and push my daughter out there some more. And so now it's my turn. He's saying this. U-turns are allowed. U-turns are allowed. Yeah. Ain't no traffic that heavy that I'm not gonna be able to make a U-turn and go somewhere where He wants me to go as well.
Wow.
Well,
yes.
It sounds like you saved for real.
And I tell you, I pray to God that I will never be saved by the bell. Come on, somebody. If you're gonna be saved, don't be saved by the bell. This, you can't operate. You can't live on through all of that stuff. You gotta just be real. You gotta live the life you sing about in your song. Mahalia Jackson saying, "I'm going to live the life I sing about in my song." And so this walk is real.
Absolutely.
You can't walk the walk and it's real, and you're going to be fake, and you're going to be phony, and you ain't going to be right. No, it don't mix. It don't mix. Sugar and salt they can go together on something, but they can't. You can't just leave it right there. Sometimes you got to put the sugar all by itself.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Well, we have about 4 minutes left for our interview. So tell our audience again, where can we find you on social media? Where can we find you and your daughter's group on social media? Give us all your handles so we can find you.
Thank you. Again, you all, I am under Renee L. Crutchfield on YouTube. I'm sorry, not YouTube. YouTube as well. But I'm under Renee L. Crutchfield on Facebook.
Okay.
Renee L. Crutchfield. And then on TikTok, Renee L. Crutchfield, and also IG. Now, Nini's group, my daughter Nini and Company, they have two different pages. One says Nini and the N signed Company, and then another says Nini Page 1.
Okay.
Capital N, lowercase NESPAGEONE. Nini's Page 1. So you can follow them, and anytime somebody may want to book them, because see, you all, they're quartet, right? But they're actually quartet. They're actually praise and worship with a twist of quartet.
Okay.
So it's a vice versa. So I also booked my daughter Nini by herself. So sometimes she stands alone, and then of course I stand alone. Sometimes she and we partner together as mother and daughter duet, and then you got Nini and Company. So we trying to do it. We trying to do a 4-way stream. So so those 4 corners are covered. So if somebody needs her by herself, or me and her, or Nini and Company, there you go. All 4 covers are covered through the blood of Jesus. So that's how you all can reach us.
And is Nini and Company, is that on IG or TikTok?
Yeah, on TikTok she's under. I think she's under. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll make sure I get with Wendy. Let me look right quick. Let me look. Let me hurry up because you said 4 minutes, right? So let me hurry up because I can see exactly what she's on. Let me hurry up because I don't want to leave that. I don't want to. I don't want to forget that. Let me see here. Let me go here and let me search her out right quick. And I should see that right quick. I should know that, but there it is. She's under Lovely Nene. Capital L, lowercase OVELY, space, capital NENE. Lovely Nene. So you all will see her profile pic of the cover of the EP, the new EP, entitled again, Thank You. So again, you are on all digital platforms right now. You will see Thank You on all digital platforms. Company,
so
Thank You.
Apple Music is where we can look up on Apple Music.
Yes, Apple, all of it. Apple, yes, every different angle of digital outlet.
And Lovely Nene, is that Instagram or TikTok?
The Instagram, you mean the one that I said, Lovely Nene?
Yes.
Now that's TikTok, but on Facebook, where they're mostly seen and known of, on Facebook it's Nene Page 1.
Page 1, gotcha.
Everything's put together. Capital N, lowercase e, lowercase NES, PAGEONE, Nene's Page 1, or Nene and Company. Try the Nene's Page 1. She used that more often.
Okay.
That was yes.
Well,
and
thank
so,
you very much.
Yes, I'm excited. I really thank you all. I'm hoping and praying that maybe one day I can see you all's faces.
Absolutely, we would love to meet you. Absolutely, whenever you are in Michigan, please come on the show.
We gotta get out. If the Lord's will, in the next few months, I think I'm coming down with Founder and them to Detroit. So I will make sure I get with Wendy and we'll go from there. And please feel free, everybody. I mean, I'm talking about the world. Hook us. Look. Come our way. We want to hear from you, and I'm ready to come your way, though.
Absolutely.
Okay?
We would love to have you. Thank you for coming on today.
Thank you, and God bless you all.
Absolutely.
God bless you. God bless you.
Yes, bye-bye.
And continual good healing and all that good stuff and all that great singing.
I appreciate that. I will do that in the name of Jesus. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.
This is Courageous Detroit Radio. This is the Faulkner Faith and Friends Show. Just got a great interview. Met her daughter, Nene and Company.
I like a little quartet.
Great lady, Crutchfield. And she's back singing with Ricky Dillard. Yeah.
Now you know Ricky Dillard.
They call him the choir master.
Baby, listen. We love some Ricky. We still love Ricky.
Yeah,
okay?
Ricky is a
show. Legend.
He's a legend.
Absolutely.
He is a living legend. How old is Ricky Dillard?
Now that I don't
Gotta be 50-ish, late 50-ish, about 57, 58.
Okay, well he around our age then.
Speak for yourself. Don't be.
Well, you older than me.
No.
You talking about Ricky yourself.
Yeah, don't be trying to include me. Now you want to speak French. We. No.
He is around our age.
No, I speak English.
He between my age and your age.
No, you don't know my age.
I do know your age, Negro.
We on the radio.
Oh.
Let's say African American.
Oh, well.
African American.
Okay, I ain't gonna say what I'm thinking.
Or Jamaican. You know I'm a Jamaican.
Really? Yeah. Did you work a lot of jobs? That's not Jamaican I see.
Oh, Lord. But what great interview with Miss Crutchfield.
Look her up. Look Nene and Company
Unbound. You did a good job today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm excited about my cousin and his nonprofit. That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's very exciting. I love, nonprofits like that. Oh, we did the Soul Festival, Soul Day Festival.
That's July the 25th, 2026, Saturday at 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. My prescription is working.
Listen. And I can't see none of that.
Oh,
I can't see none of that.
You wear glasses?
I do. I ain't got, but I used to see it. My prescription got worse in the last 6 months. Now, where is it gonna be? Can you see the address?
It is Northwestern High School. Who alma mater is that?
A lot of Motown.
Yeah. That's when the cannon was in front. They used to have a cannon.
Used to.
Yeah. It was cannon in front. But yeah, definitely
Soul
Day Festival
on July 25th.
Saturday, July 25th. I'm gonna read it all to you. See
right.
And it's free.
And it's free. Northwestern High School, 2200 West Grand
Boulevard, 2200 West Grand Boulevard.
12 p.m.
At 12 to what? 5?
From 9.
From 12 to 9, and it's free.
It's free.
So what we got going on? We got performances.
Yeah.
I know we're gonna have food. Are they gonna have raffles? Vendors, family and food. So come out for a Soul Day Festival in July 25th, 2026 from 12 to 9 at Northwestern High School.
Yep.
Bring your family, bring your friends, bring your children,
your umbrellas and all that good stuff.
Come out and have a good time. And we'll be we'll be there.
We'll be there. We'll be there.
So
we
come
might
and
do a
talk
couple
to us
interviews.
and come and talk to us. Stop by our booth and talk with us and let us know you listen in and talk to us and
we were set up last year. Yeah, we were set up last year, so we were able to talk to some great people.
Absolutely.
And all that good stuff. And it was really nice. The weather was good. You can't get all the sun you can. And get all the sun you can.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to wear a hat that day. I want to just get cooked.
You already cooked.
Yeah, I want to get cooked again. Yeah.
So and don't forget to vote for us on the Spin Awards.
Yeah.
Nominees
vote.
On the Spin Awards. You have up until July 24th to vote for Faulkner Faith and Friends.
Yep. And
vote for myself as co-host,
yep,
internet co-host.
Yep. And then
of the
City
year.
of Detroit Department of Elections, get out and vote. Again, that's Saturday, July the 25th, 2026, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's 2978 West Grand Boulevard. Make sure you vote.
Absolutely. Now, is that pre-voting?
Pre-voting.
Because this says Tuesday, August 4th.
No, August 4th is the primary.
Oh, August 4th is the primaries.
You should be able to vote early on the 25th.
On the 25th. Okay, so voting early starts. So early voting starts July 25th. Okay, so you can vote early by mail, or you can go to the Department of Elections and cast your vote. And these are the primaries for. And then you have up until August 4th is the actual election day.
Got you.
So absolutely. So please get out and vote for your local. We're doing U.S. governor. Or we're doing our governor, correct? And senators and representatives. So get out and vote in your local areas. Find out who your candidate is, who services your area. Look them up. See what they can do for you. If you like them, vote for them in your own personal local jurisdiction. So let's do that. Let's keep that in mind. Let's get out. Talk to your friends. Talk to your family. Let's be more proactive. Let's get out and let's look in these our city services and see what what they can do for you in your particular jurisdiction. So 1 minute. So we got 1 minute left. We done for today.
Okay, so you've been talking the whole show. I mean, I can't get away the edge. Why? I mean, you've been talking.
This nigga.
You brought your whole family on here.
Oh, I forgot to shout out my mom. Today is her birthday. She is 67. Adrian Whitman. Today is her birthday.
67.
Yeah, and I love her.
Now you and her are about the same age. You're on the show. Get the whole of the show. I get Church of God in Christ.
Yes, today is my mom's birthday, so happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah.
So this has
happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you. This has been the Faulkner Faith and Friends Show with my host here, Mr. Faulkner.
Yep.
I am your co-host, True Mahogany.
And we make
you
up.
Have a good weekend. Keep God first.
Yep. And then for those of you who want to come on, give us a call.
Absolutely.
Get
Reach
with
out
us,
to us.
And we will definitely try. And then you have a business, call us. We would love to advertise your business on our show. Come on, we'll give you all the particulars.
We're looking for personal stylists too.
Yeah, personal stylists, all that stuff. If you make hats, t-shirts, anything, we'll wear them on the show.
Absolutely.
All that stuff. For phenomenal fee. Phenomenal fee.
Real low.
Yeah, it's real
Not
low.
free 99.
But your business, you deserve to have them advertised properly. So why not on Faulkner Faith and Friends?
Not free 99.
Yeah, and all that good stuff. So be blessed. See you next Sunday.
Keep God first.
Eat more encouraged. Eat more beef ribs versus pork ribs.
How about lay off the meat?
No.
Lay off the meat a little bit.
No. We need our protein.
Consume them. It's a lot of ways you can get protein.
No.
Consume your fruits and vegetables. Stay hydrated.
No.
Exercise.
Yep.
Whatever you can do.
Yep.
Do it, okay?
Yep.
We love you.
Yep. And go easy on the communion. God bless you. Yeah. We easy on that. Go Robert.